Now, if you told me you owned all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it, because what would I do with it? I have to sell it back to you one way or another. I mean, maybe I'll be the same people, but it isn't going to do anything.
What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, if you've watched many of the pro Kaspa content creators, you may see people in the comment section or on different forums who are losing faith in Kaspa, having sold their Kaspa, investing into other crypto coins. And you know what? Your prerogative, your investment. But in my personal opinion, you're getting out of Kaspa before the big developments have even started. On this crypto ocean, we will encounter people who have different ideas, trading philosophies, and therefore make different decisions, or worse, falling for the Kaspa FUD amidst this 2025 bull run. If you don't have faith today, you will miss out on the payoff tomorrow, lacking the conviction to cover you in between. Unfortunately, Crypto Crew, and I find this to be universally true in life, is that many people are misinformed, lack the willingness to do research, and so in many cases, people's results do not meet their expectations. A recent example includes Coin Bureau, or someone associated with their Telegram group, who posted on the Coinbase Telegram channel that there would be a Kaspa token unlock worth $23 million on January 6, 2025. This claim is absolutely false, as Kaspa is a fair launch proof of work crypto, meaning there are no token unlocks. The misinformation suggested that additional tokens would flood the market, potentially causing sell pressure, which is a common concern with token unlocks with other crypto coins. With a YouTube subscriber base of over 2.6 million at the making of this recording, with a team of researchers working behind this platform, one would expect much more from Coin Bureau, as this post shows lack of research on Kaspa. The spread of false information, especially from a quote-unquote trusted source, can lead to financial losses for investors who don't fact-check the information given by a normally respected channel such as Coin Bureau. That's why we here at Your Crypto Crew always encourage you to do your own research. I myself have conviction in Kaspa, but that doesn't mean you should as well just because you tune into this video, which, by the way, thank you for stopping by. The reality is that many people on this crypto ocean do not put the work in before investing. And so in many cases, people's results do not meet their expectations. You cannot invest in Kaspa and expect gains overnight like a meme coin.
There is no such thing as bad publicity.
I personally got in fairly late on Kaspa in the spring of 2024, thinking it was going to take off a few months later in August, and as a result, I bought in relatively high. But with months and months of holding Kaspa so far, I've come to realize Kaspa is a true cryptocurrency and a digital asset. And like all assets, Crypto Crew, you need to protect your Kaspa. I will continue to encourage you to store your Kaspa offline on a cold storage. My personal favorite is the Tangent Wallet. Plug and play, great way to practice self-custody, and the most affordable out of all options. So if you wish to order your Tangent Wallet today, you can get 10% off, link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
Okay, so what cryptocurrency where you can buy it really cheap and see it go higher one day that is fundamentally sound? And I can tell you, Kaspa is one of them. I really think the technology behind Kaspa is unique and is going to work in a cash-based system.
And again, Crypto Crew, I've got conviction in Kaspa that I share with conviction here on Your Crypto Crew. Walk by faith, not by sight. And when looking at the bigger picture, I see a reoccurring pattern on this crypto ocean with Kaspa skeptics today, those who are FUDing, doubting, or even hating Kaspa right now, with Bitcoin over a decade ago. Watch this, Crypto Crew.
Wanna buy some secret stuff? Want to engage in a transaction with some other consenting adult that you don't want the government to know about? That is easier now, thanks to Freedom 2.0, which brought us something called Bitcoin.
Brother, can you spare a Bitcoin?
Bitcoins. You never heard of them a few weeks ago? Now everybody's talking about them, but is it a currency?
I don't know. Or is it more like a stock? Or is it a tulip bulb?
Or is
We're
it
going to
just
debate that.
stupid?
Have you ever heard of Bitcoin? It's a digital currency that's gaining popularity. It exists only online. Tell you the truth, I honestly don't get it. Why not use regular dollars?
Why do you believe there are risks in using Bitcoins?
Well, when you think about money, first I have to give Bitcoin creators credit. At least they know enough not to trust fiat money that's controlled by our government. But they're trying to reinvent the wheel, and they've come up with a flat tire. We already have a perfect, real form of money, and it's called gold. Money has to have 4 elements. It has to be very rare, indestructible, divisible without losing its purchasing power, and cannot be increased by fiat. And Bitcoins fail on the first 2. They are not rare, and they are very much destructible. Your purchasing power can be wiped out in a nanosecond, and that's why it would never be widely accepted in this country.
I hear you say that, but that doesn't make it true. And I think that there are people who spend a lot of time on this that might know this topic maybe a bit more and who would believe in it. And I guess I would say that there are...
What percentage of Americans, I have an IT department who, when they went through this, and they said, I would never trust this. So if my IT department isn't going to trust it, it's not going to be widely accepted.
We got to get some Bitcoins over to Cyprus, that's for sure.
Don't try to find them.
Buy gold instead, Maria.
I give my real dollars to Bitcoin and I establish a Bitcoin virtual currency account. That's how it works. I can then use my virtual Bitcoin currency to buy anything I want online, including guns, drugs, or anything else. You got the picture?
Now, if you told me you owned all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it, because what would I do with it? I have to sell it back to you one way or another. I mean, maybe I'll be the same people, but it isn't going to do anything.
I've been a Bitcoin skeptic, and certainly the price has gone up, but there's sort of an ultimate question of what's the use. Is it just valuable because people think it's valuable? That is a bubble that would blow up. I can see Bitcoin being used in failed states. It's conceivable, it could have some use in a dystopian future. But I think the governments are not going to allow pseudonymous transactions on a big scale. They're just not going to allow it. The regulation will come in. The government will win. It doesn't matter what the technology is. And so I think, over the long run, if there's not a use, yes, the bubble will burst. I hope there's not such a valuable use, but I suppose it's a hedge against dystopia.
What do you tell clients about Bitcoin?
Well, we tell them to be very careful. Look, I admit I've been a skeptic over the years because of some of the things that you just quoted Powell on in terms of its store of value. It's not a currency equivalent, right? It is a speculative asset. And we say be very, very careful. Be very careful. We don't have it in client assets right now. There are ways to play it through the exchanges. But certainly it's getting the attention, and we're getting lots of questions about it.
40% since the election, but 60% ARR for 15 years or 10 or 15 years. So, I mean, you've missed it.
We have missed that.
Yeah.
We did miss the U.S. equity market, though, so we got that, which has been a strong performer over the last
He's got that
decade.
going for him.
Bitcoin took over 7 years for it to reach astronomical heights. Ethereum took about 5 years and 2 bull runs to achieve similar status. Kaspa already outperformed the vast majority of crypto projects for 2 years straight during the bear market, and in that sense, the current consolidation is not more than healthy. Fundamentally speaking, Kaspa has not changed one bit. From where we at Your Crypto Crew are sitting, the Kaspa dev team have delivered for a long time and will show some major cards to unfold in this first half of 2025. On January 8th, Kaspa got listed on Alchemy Pay, a company founded in Singapore in 2017. Alchemy Pay is a payment gateway that seamlessly connects crypto with traditional fiat currencies for businesses. Users can now purchase Kaspa with fiat currencies through Alchemy Pay, which is a leading payment providing serving 173 countries. As Kaspa is gearing up for institutional adoption with the help of Kaspa KII, this Alchemy Pay listing is an example of what is to come for Kaspa, as Alchemy Pay is partnered with a plethora of payment channels, the likes of Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal, a dozen of banks across the world, and the big Tier 1 US exchanges, Crypto.com, Binance, and Coinbase, of which are still to spotless Kaspa at the making of this recording. Partnering with Alchemy Pay gives Kaspa more international exposure, beefing up the resume that certainly helps Kaspa build trust for potential adoption from banks, businesses, and other financial players, as well as the highly sought after Tier 1 exchange listings.
We've got Marathon Digital mining Kaspa over other proof-of-work coins next to Bitcoin. We've got Grayscale and hedge funds starting to invest into Kaspa. We've got Casplex. We've got the Crescendo fork taking it to 10 blocks per second.
The current price per Kaspa coin does not reflect Kaspa's true potential. Neither does it reflect what Kaspa true potential can be months or even years from now. If anything, Kaspa under 20 cents is still dirt cheap. I remember people begging Kaspa to get close to 12 or 11 cents. Well, that moment is now. Once Kaspa reaches all-time high levels, never to return to the current price, you will then realize what you've missed out on now. People FUDed Bitcoin in the early 2010s. People FUDed Ethereum in 2016. People did the same thing with Cardano and Solana in 2020. History doesn't always repeat, but it does tend to rhyme. And I strongly believe people are mistaken leaving Kaspa because of the current lack of price action and or Kaspa FUD. If you don't have faith today, you will miss out on the payoff tomorrow, lacking the conviction to cover in between. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Let us know your thoughts about Kaspa and the current FUD in the comment section below.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.